If you were paying attention, Samsung has announced its new flagship lineup that includes Galaxy Fold, Galaxy S10e, S10, S10 Plus, and of course Galaxy S10 5G. Key features announced live were indeed impressive, but they did not go much into details or the specs of the phones. Luckily for us, we do have the specs, and some were impressive and some were just not, especially compared to Galaxy S9. The price is a little higher than we expected, but if you pre-order your Galaxy S10 or S10 Plus, you will receive free Galaxy Buds. That's a $130 value, absolutely free to you as a gift from Samsung. If you want to pre-order your Galaxy S10 or S10 Plus right now, you can do so. I'll have a link for you down in the description. Samsung started their live presentation with Galaxy Fold, which is officially the first foldable phone available on the market, with some really nice specs. But with starting price of $2,000, it seems like it's meant for commercial usage rather than a consumer. Huawei also has announced Mate X foldable phone that is $600 more than Galaxy Fold. However, from the designer's perspective, that phone looks a lot better than the Galaxy Fold. I'm sure that Samsung has better hardware, better OS, and it's more durable than Mate X. However, we do have to give Huawei credit that their foldable phone looks much better. Since no one really can get their hands on foldable phones just yet to test them out, we're just gonna have to wait and see. Moving on, so what does Galaxy S10 have to offer? Should you be upgrading to the new Galaxy S10 or perhaps waiting for the Galaxy S11? Let's see. Hey, I'm Teck from TeckDriven and welcome to my channel. If this is your first time here, make sure you subscribe. I have a bunch of new videos that I'm working on and they should be available soon, so make sure you check them out. Let's get back into Samsung Galaxy S10. Key features we really liked. Quad HD Plus Dynamic AMOLED Infinity OLED display, which is super bright and rich and crisp in colors, not to mention small cutout for the camera, a little larger for the Galaxy S10 Plus. Three main cameras, ultra wide angle, and telephoto lens. 12 megapixels and 60 megapixels for the ultra wide angle. 10 megapixel selfie camera and depth sensor on a Galaxy S10 Plus. 4K video recording at 60 frames per second and 240 frames per second with 1080p, similar to Galaxy S9. 8 GB of RAM. Yes please, finally, thank you. 120 GB or 512 GB of internal storage and extendable up to 512 GB with a SD card. Yes, there is a model with 1 TB of storage as well. Under display ultrasonic fingerprint sensor, which is awesome. However, there's a small throwback which we will discuss later. Headphone jack, thank you, it's still there. Some of us actually use it. I use it all the time to connect external microphone when I'm recording video in 4K. Bigger batteries, Galaxy S10 will have 3400 mAh, S10 Plus 4100 mAh, 5G 4500 mAh, and of course foldable phone will have 2 batteries, which I don't remember this exactly how big they are. Reverse wireless charging, it's a very nice feature. You will probably not use it, but it's there and it's really nice and we appreciate it. Samsung also has released new Galaxy S10 or S10 Plus protective LED back case. That's really cool. It's filled with a bunch of LEDs so you can display things like time, a star map, perhaps even a counter for when you're taking photos. You can get it right now and I'll have a link for you down below in the description if you're interested. Not so impressive feature, but still worth mentioning, your Galaxy phone will come with USB-C charging port. Also fast charging capability with the 25-watt USB-C brick. However, it will only really charge at 15 watts, just like a Galaxy S9. Perhaps in the future. If you live in US or Canada, your phone is capable of receiving FM radio. Sweet! Wi-Fi 6, which is ABGN, AC, and AX. The Galaxy is officially the first phone to have this feature. Unfortunately for us, we're not going to really take advantage of it. The technology is simply too new, and by the time we're going to be able to afford the new routers to use the technology, we're going to be looking at Galaxy S11 or Galaxy S12. So what we didn't like? As you probably guessed, the phone price tag. Starting at $900 for the Galaxy S10 and $999 for the Galaxy S10 Plus, and it goes up from there. Galaxy S10 and S10 Plus are not 5G. Samsung will be releasing its 5G version in Q2, but from the specs we're a little disappointed, as the phone does not come with an expansion SD card slot, and it's currently exclusive to Verizon, at least for now. I guess carriers are just not ready for consumer 5G just yet. But one thing we did like about the phone, that it has an option of 256 gigabytes internal storage, which is what I wanted. Currently the phones come with 128 gigabytes, 512 gigabytes or 1 terabyte configuration. But we would really like to see 256 configuration across all phones. But looking from the website, it's possible that Samsung will be releasing a 256 gigabyte model sometime perhaps 2019 or 20. I guess we'll have to wait and see. Adobe Rush is still not available, but they're expecting that they will be available later on in the year. So the ultrasonic fingerprint sensor uses sound waves to create a 3D map of your fingerprint to make it more secure and be faster. However, there's a drawback that you cannot use tempered glass as a screen protector on your phone. You can still use the plastic version, and I believe Samsung will be including and perhaps even already installed at a factory, as they're working to figure out how to fix the tempered glass issue. Wi-Fi 6 is impressive, but most of us will not use it, simply because most of us don't have a gigabit connection internet connected to our house or our business. So what's the point of spending money on a new router when we can't really use it? Until that, it's simply just way too new technology to use. So major carriers are testing 5G in major cities. However, 5G most likely will not be available to most of us until sometime 2020 to 2021. So I mentioned the 128 gigabyte configuration, and that I don't like it. If you're recording 4K videos, that space is going to get filled up fast. Yes, we do have the expansion SD card slot with up to 512 gigabytes. However, in our experience, when you're recording 4K video on your phone, it gets stored into internal storage, simply because the SD card may not be fast enough. I could be wrong with the Galaxy S10, but until I get my hands on it, I won't be able to test it out. There's also a question whether it's going to be a 5-minute cap on the recording when you're recording 4K. We'll see. Am I going to pre-order Galaxy S10? No, I'm not. But I will be upgrading to Galaxy S10 later on. I just want to get my hands on the actual phone so I can determine whether I want Galaxy S10 or S10 Plus. I would have probably pre-ordered if Adobe Rush was available, but since it's not and it's going to be available sometime later on today, I might as well just wait. I'm definitely upgrading since I have Galaxy S7 and that's an old phone. I still love this phone, it's still working great, so I'm not in a huge rush. If you have Galaxy S9 perhaps, you might as well just wait. If you have older of the phone, perhaps you should pre-order it now and take advantage of the Galaxy Buds that are offered for free from Samsung. However, if you have a Samsung Galaxy S9, you might just wait and perhaps get a S11, or if you have S8, perhaps you also want to wait. I believe that Samsung, unlike Apple, will be introducing discounts later on in the year just to push the phone sales. So that's it for this video. It's 6:21 in the morning. I spent the entire night working on this video for you so you can have it. So I hope you appreciate it just a little bit. Click like if you like the video, dislike if you dislike the video, subscribe, and I have a lot of new videos that I'm working on. So if you subscribe, you'll be notified, hopefully. If not, check out my channel. They will be there. You can learn something perhaps.